Good morning, everyone. This is Sharon Heller with Network in Action, and I'm here today with Jennifer Sacrison. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good to be with you today.
Nice to see you.
So Jennifer has an HR consulting firm, Sacrison HR, and I'd love to hear a little bit, Jennifer, about what are some of the current conversations that you're in with your customers these days?
Yeah, there is a lot going on right now, especially in Colorado. We're looking at the Healthy Family Workplace Act and the upcoming equal pay that's going into effect January 1st. So those are some of the large conversations that we're having, just helping people being compliant with that and understanding what they need to do to get ready and be successful for the new year.
Super important. And in those conversations, what kinds of problems are you seeing that business owners are grappling with, and how are you able to help them?
So, establishing clear job descriptions, really having an understanding of how you are promoting jobs and hiring people in, and making sure that's fair and consistent with salary, and looking at all of the, equity that could be problematic in that process of hiring and onboarding, and making the process as easy as possible, because it can be overwhelming when you look at the bills and the laws to try to comply with that. But when you break it down and start small and do what you can and celebrate what you're already doing well, it can be a rewarding process that will help your organization move forward.
Yeah, thank you for saying all that. And as a business owner myself, I know how hard it is to get to those aspects of the business, right? To work on those procedures and job descriptions and get out of like the day-to-day functioning and actually have time to do that.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah. And in this particular period of time that we're in, why do you think it's important for business owners to really make sure that they have those things in place and to consider bringing somebody in to help them?
I think that it's really important to have some outside eyes on whatever you're doing, because the law can be a little bit complicated, and you want to avoid any liability that you can and set your organization up for success. So there are some simple steps that you can take, and it would be time saving and help with profit and retention to be able to put some of these things into place now and bring in somebody who can help you take a look at that, from an outside lens.
Yeah, really, really good points. And also thinking about we're, winding down in the end of the fourth quarter. So always great also to start off the new year fresh with strong systems and guidelines in place for business as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yes. And then I'm thinking about your firm being, a smaller firm. And I think there's really some great advantages to a business owner working with a small, more personalized firm. Can you talk about that a little bit? And, some things that you may be able to offer because of how you work versus like a big HR company coming in and helping?
Yeah, I really applaud businesses when they take that step to, bring somebody in to help, because it is scary, because that there's going to be possibly some cans of worms that get opened and things that need to be looked into. But I think that any help you decide to get is amazing. And what I do is really try to customize and make it appropriate to the certain industry or business that you have, because sometimes the need for small businesses is just maybe a policy book or reviewing some job descriptions, being able to take on that smaller kind of piecemeal work and really customize it to your organization. And, not being really set in any, certain processes or systems, I can help and really work and make sure that I'm meeting the needs for the companies that I work with, because I'm pretty flexible and creative and able to help and customize those solutions.
Great, thank you. I think that that personal touch and that ability to customize are huge, advantages for business owners. I know that's what I would be looking for. So as we wrap up our conversation today, any closing points that you want to be sure to speak to?
Well, thank you, Sharon. I would encourage everybody who has a small business and you're unsure about, some of the things that are upcoming to reach out and at least just have a conversation, so what you're up against and what might be beneficial for your business for the new year. Any solutions or problems that you have, just having a conversation with somebody like myself would be beneficial. And I would be happy to just chat with anybody and just talk through. And then sometimes you can just go from there. Sometimes you might need more help, but we are here as HR professionals to help guide you through those tough decisions and upcoming policies and procedures that need to be followed.
Great, thank you, Jennifer. And what's the best way for someone to reach out to you?
The best way to reach me is via email, jen@sachersonhrconsulting.com. So you can reach me there, and happy to chat and talk with you anytime.
Perfect. Thank you, Jennifer. It was great talking to you today, and I hope you have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Sharon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.